All right, listen to this. New county-by-county health rankings were released, and joining us live this morning from Washington, D.C. to try and break it all down for us is Pat Remington from the University of Wisconsin and Michelle Larkin from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. We appreciate you taking some time with us this morning. This is an important study. How are you actually able to compile all of these stats for our viewers?
Well, all the data used in the county health rankings are available online. They're free and accessible. But what we've done is taken them and put them all in one place. If you go to countyhealthrankings.org, you can click on your state and then click on your county and compare the health, the current health, length and quality of life of the place that you live to other counties, your neighboring counties in the state. You can also look at a lot of other factors that contribute to health. Things like the quality and access to health care, lifestyle factors like smoking and obesity rates, but also social and economic factors that represent the foundation of a healthy community. And you can look at these overall or one by one and find out how your county is doing well in some places and not doing so well in others.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Michigan counties, you know, if you can, southeastern Michigan. What did you find out about the areas right here? Are we on a healthy trend or not so much?
Well, we don't really look at trends. Michigan is like a lot of other states. Wayne County, home of Detroit, is right at the bottom, 81st out of 82 counties. So it's got a lot of issues it needs to work on. Not as long a life and poor quality of life for many of the residents. But last in the state is rural county, Ontonagon. So it's not just being in an inner city. It requires all sorts of things, not just good access to health care, but healthy lifestyles to improve the health outcomes.
Michelle, and taking a...
We'll say...
Go ahead, Michelle.
Oh, go ahead. I was just going to add that in terms of the right there in Detroit, the Joyce Southfield area is actually one of our grantees in the County Health Roadmaps program that we do, which actually builds on the rankings and helps communities leverage their leadership and really think about how to address the problems that they're facing. So right there down the street in the Joyce Southfield area, they're thinking about how to address the unemployment issues, looking at job training, and a lot of that action was sparked by the county health rankings from last year, where they took a look at it and said, we need to do something about this, and there are things that we can do.
Michelle, quickly too, when we talk about things that you can do you think people are taking enough pride and, I guess, putting enough effort into learning about the health and how they can actually help themselves and their families?
I think there's always more that we can do, right? I think about myself, and there's always something I can do to be healthier. There's also something I can do to make sure that I'm engaging with my community to help them think about health. We're hearing from across the country that leaders are engaging, are looking at this data and thinking differently about how they use tax incentives, which a lot of cities and towns use to bring in business, but they're applying the health lens now. So they're thinking about, okay, we're seeing that we don't have grocery stores here in Detroit, so our residents can't access fresh fruits and healthy foods. So we're going to use our tax incentives to bring in grocery stores instead of creating even more fast food outlets, which don't allow people to make those healthy choices about what they consume in a day and what they feed their families.
Michelle
so that's
Larkin,
one example.
Thank you so much for giving those examples and telling us a little bit about what you have found in the county rankings across the country. Michelle Larkin from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, also Pat Remington from the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine and Public Health. We do appreciate it, and we do have a link on our website, WXYZ.com, so people can find out how their county's ranked.